So what I will do, since R2 is changing, R1 is not changing, you write the entire R1 first, because that is not changing. If you follow the exact same order, you won't have a mistake. Okay, so I am writing 1, I am writing minus 1, I am writing 1, I am writing minus 1, and what I am writing here, 1, 0. So another important thing here is when we say entire LHS RHS, okay, if it were to become I, we know that this is already A. So when you do operations here, this becomes I, this becomes A inverse finally. So what it means, you will not change this at all, meaning this is hardcore. 1, minus 1, 2, 3, repeating that. Okay, this is a hardcore. Since it's a hardcore, what I will do now is 1, minus 1, keep it as A and play with this, and you will be writing this A only. Now onwards, further just write A only, keep on writing blindly A only, further write A. So you are affecting not to this and this only, right? So now I am writing R2 minus R1, that means 2 minus 1, this is 3 minus minus 1. Is it minus 1 or minus 2? Should be minus 2, right? Because I am multiplying with 2. So this will be 3 minus, okay, minus 2. This is what I have done on the left side. On the right side, here it was 0. So I'll have 0 minus 2, and here it was 1. Therefore I'll have 1 minus 0. Have you understood this? Yes. Okay. Now write down the result before applying the next one. You'll have 1 minus 1, 0, and this is 3 plus 2, this is 5. That is equal to A, and this is 1, 0, minus 2, 1. Okay, and my next target now is I want to make this as 0. This is right? How do I make that as 0? You multiply that with a 5 and add to this. Agreed, right? So I am multiplying, or you can divide this by 1. So divide R2 by 5, and then you have to add it to R1. So therefore R1 is getting disturbed. R1 is equal to R2 divided by 5 plus R1. This is what you have to be doing it. So as usual, R1 is getting disturbed, R2 is not getting. Therefore you write A like this, minus 2, 1, 0, 5. Why? R2 is not disturbed, R1 is getting disturbed. So now R2 by 5, 0 by 5 is 0, plus R1, you will have 1 here. R2 by 5, that means 1 here, okay, plus this minus 1, you get 0. R2 by 5, that's minus 2 by 5, plus R1, right? So minus 2 by 5 plus 1, R2 by 5 plus 0, it's by 5. now. So let's simplify this side. A 5 minus 2, that means you'll get 3 by 5, and this is 1 by 5, this is minus 2, and this is 1, and this side is 1 0 0 5. How do I get this now? How do I get this particular thing as a 1? Divide by 5. So now replace R2 equal to R2 divided by 5. Don't disturb R1 at all. So then we will do 1 0, we are not disturbing this. So first write down in the same way, 3 by 5, 1 by 5. Now when you divide this, you will have, and you'll have 1 here, you'll have minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 5. So the answer is, this is your final answer, this is your A inverse, because you already have I here, this is I. Therefore A inverse equal to 3 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5, 1 by 5. Just like the way we have done for row operations, continuously have been doing row, we can do for a column, and then you can get it. Okay, any question, or shall I start from the beginning and explain that from the beginning, or understood?
Yeah, explain from the beginning again.
Beginning again. Okay, so I'll do that. So I'm checking the answer. Meanwhile, it's 3 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5, 1 by 5. This is correct. Okay, so first step, they don't say that this is a matrix A or whatever, they'll just say given matrix. That is why we consider this as A equal to, we label this as A 1 1 2 3. That's a step 1, because if you don't write A, this doesn't have meaning. The second step doesn't have meaning. A equal to AI. Okay, so second step, this writing this also you will get marks. A equal to AI, because you are multiplying the matrix with a unit matrix, you will get the same matrix. So it's a known thing, that's why we write A is equal to AI. So we have 1 minus 1 2 3, and the same thing we write it. First time you write the matrix, entire matrix here, 1 minus 1 2 3, and this is I 1 0 0 1. So we will be doing now, step 3 is the entire method. We will be doing some transformations to the rows, in this case row operations. That means you are replacing the row. So ideally whatever you do on the left side, we have to do on the right side. This one, whatever I have written as A, this doesn't get affected because you are doing that for the left A. So that is what you need to remember. Afterwards I keep on writing that as A. So first operation was this diagonal as 1 and 1, because in this unit matrix also you got 1 and 1 here. So here 1 and this is 1. These two should vanish. These two should become 0. So that's why either you can target this first or this first. No problem. Either way, no problem. I am targeting this first. So anyway, this is in the second row. So when we are saying replace R2 with R2 minus R1, you can write it in English, or you can write R2 equal to R2 minus 2R1 also, no problem. So I left that entire second row blank. Why? Sometimes in a hurry we do the left side operation something, but we forget to do on the right side. So the moment you leave as a blank, you know that you have to do that. So in this case 2, That means I multiplied first one. 2 into 1 is 2. So 2 minus 2. This is 3 minus, multiplied this with 2, minus 2. A is retained. And we have 0. This is 0. And we multiply this with 2. 0 minus 2. 1 minus 2 into 0, 0. Understood, right? Then I wrote this step 1 minus 1, 1, 0. This becomes 0 and this becomes 3 plus 2, 5. This becomes minus 2 and this becomes 1. Splitting this, instead of doing it here itself, we are doing it in a slow manner. So as we thought, we wanted this to be 0, we got this 0. Next one is this to be 0. So we are doing a row operation. That's why you need to see what is there behind, down below. So there is a 5. So if I divide this 5 by 1, add to this, I will get 0. That's why, since the operation we am doing is in R1, so R1 is replaced with R2 by 5 plus R1, whatever is that you add it. So this time, first, if you had observed that R2 is not getting disturbed, I wrote 0, 5 minus 2, 1. Then you will see in that video actually. Then I went ahead and I divided 0 by 5 plus R1 is 1 and this becomes 0. Here minus 2 by 5 plus 1, okay, and this is 1 by 5 plus 0, 1 by 5. Then simplified, I got 3 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2, 1. Here I should get 1, isn't it, instead of 5. So just divide that by 5. So R2 is equal to R2 by 5. This side you divide, that side also you need to divide. Therefore 1, 0, 0, 1. The top row no change, R1 no change, R1 0, 1, minus 2 by 5, 1 by 5. So once you got I, no need to proceed. That's the last step. So you pick whatever is here and we call that as the final answer, A inverse. So 3 by 3 matrix, generally they don't ask in this elementary operation because it's lengthy, and definitely finally you do all the steps, you will not get an answer, right? But then if you ask me, are you sure sir, they don't give, I don't prepare and go to the exam, I'll be alright. Okay, only one word of caution, which is not in our hands. When the paper's not leaked, generally first time when they set a paper, they give nicely easy questions only, but they'll have some backup paper also. Every time they'll have backup papers, meaning what if the first set paper gets leaked, you have to give the second set paper. In the second set paper, in general, you may see the little tough questions, and in such a case 3 by 3 matrix elementary operation could come in that second paper, leaked, if it is leaked. Okay. Another scenario, some people write supplementary for some reason, they write after 2 months or whatever after the main exam. In the supplementary also generally the paper is tougher. Yeah, you may laugh, but that's how the PU board works. Okay, because supplementary is generally not for people to score some hundreds and all, that is just to make sure that people pass or whatever. That's why in the second June-July paper also, the supplementary paper also will have tough questions, not only in this chapter, many chapters. So you will get to see the 3 by 3 also there. Okay. Hello? Hello? Yeah, you are there, right? Yeah. So I stopped recording. Yeah, I stopped recording because it will take a delay, but I'll continue with the next question. All right.